Fun times. Fun times. Fun times. Today the game plan is to get the donor frame off of the trailer, and we're gonna put all my parts on the donor frame so my actual frame can come back to my place and I can finish doing a lot of the welding, get the frame sandblasted and painted. It's a little rough, but it's gonna work. So let's get it done. Let's take a quick peek at my truck. Oh, nice. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Bam. Oh yeah. Oh shit, yeah, look at all this rust that was in here. Wow. So this is the reason why I went and got a donor truck. Having the donor truck gave me a couple things. Gave me the patch panels I need, which was basically this driver's side B pillar and the passenger side A pillar. Just a lot of rust has gotten behind it, and the rust is actually coming back through the metal after it was grinded and sandblasted. So obviously we're just chopping out that old crusty stuff. So take a look at this. This is the new patch panel, right? It's got some rust, but now that it's off, we're gonna be able to sandblast all that out. We're gonna be able to throw down an epoxy primer right behind it, and then this can basically get welded back onto here. Mine was so bad, you can even see how bad all that rust is in there. And this piece, this sheet metal that was right here, the rust is just coming through, you know, so we'll clean all that up. So it's looking really nice, looking really nice. Okay, I guess it's time to get back to business. We got to get that donor frame off the trailer, and we need to swap the cab. Got to take off the hood, the fenders. We definitely want to get the cab on the donor frame today, so my frame come back to my place so I can finish up some welding. I got the cab off the frame. This is a frame that I'm actually building right here. Now the cab's off. All we got to do is get the donor frame out of the trailer. I got the donor frame in the driveway. I'm gonna power wash this. This is filthy. This thing is filthy. Anyhow, now the cab and the front end can go on here. The rest of the body work can get done. So donor frame, and that's the frame I'm actually building right there. Look, you can see how this guy did his step notch right here. It looks like he's got the same step notch, right? So you see how that doesn't come down to the bottom of the frame rail? I actually got the same step notch kit, but I actually had new ones laser cut, so you'd actually reach down. I can put a gusset down in there and it'll actually reach the bottom. I think it'll look a lot nicer if I decide to actually show what's going on back here. At least for that, right? Before I go any further, I just want to show you how I was able to pick up my cab, and now we're trying to put the cab onto the donor frame. So I've got basically my engine hoist right here, and I just made a simple, you know, 2x4, 2x6 jig right here just to pick up the front of the cab. These cabs are definitely forward heavy. So when you do that, you want to pick up the cab as close to the front windshield as possible. Let me just kind of show you what it's looking like. I've got it up in the air, and all I got to do is just move this guy right on over to the donor frame, and then as you can see, I already got my cab mounts just kind of ready. So I've got this donor frame on the go jacks, so as I get the cab on over, I can move the donor frame back and forth to line up all my cab bolts. Okay, we got it. We got the cab on the donor frame. We got the frame on the go jack. We got the frame and the tires on the go jack. After the go jacks, then we're able to set up the truck on the Hercules car lift, and so now we can actually work on fenders and fitting all gaps. So that's going to close out what we're doing today. Now we're going to head off and get my frame over to my place. It's going to be great. I can't wait. I got a lot of parts I bought for that thing, so it'd be nice to get them out of the box and actually bolted and put on the frame. Like, you know, the big brake kit and everything like that, the gas tank. So pretty excited, and stay tuned. All right, this morning, I think I'm gonna start off with sandblasting some of these patch panels. So I got the donor truck, and I needed a passenger A-pillar and a driver's side B-pillar. So we've harvested those pieces off of the donor cab. And as you can see here, we got quite a bit of surface rust in here. Looks pretty boogered up down here. I think we won't really need a lot of this. This is just overcut. But I want to sandblast this today. I got this B-pillar right here, right, which has already been somewhat fitted, but I want to sandblast all this so we can get some good direct metal epoxy primer in here, so you know it doesn't continue to rust. I also have these two pieces right here. This will be the top of the fender where the hood and the fender meet the A-pillar, and this is going to get reworked so that this top of this fender actually lines up with the hood. These are always kind of turned in, just the way they're designed. So we're going to be fixing that as well. So I've got two fender patch panels, I've got a passenger side A-pillar, and I've got a driver's side B-pillar. Go ahead and get it in the sandblaster. Just going to set that in there, turn this bad boy on, and get some sandblasting done. Alright, so I got the first piece, just got it out of the blasting cabinet. I know I keep saying sandblasting, but really it's a media. So it's media blasted, and we got a lot of that surface rust off. I can see a lot of heavy pitting in here, so I'm going to really get in those areas. I can also see a couple areas that I need to blast a little bit further, but this by far is a lot in way better shape than the one that I had. So I'm thinking once I just finished blasting a little bit more, this would be a good donor piece. This would be an excellent donor piece. So far so good. I'm gonna keep blasting and I'll show you how it turned out. When I go to the car show, I plan to run with a chrome rim up front and a silver wheel in the back. It's a new look that we're doing in Stockton. It's the new look where you do chrome up front and silver in the back, and they got to be different brands. So we got a Dodge rim and we got a Jeep rim on a Chevy truck. It's a new style.